Welcome back to another video. This one's going to be a little bit more off the cuff. I just want to answer a question that I've gotten numerous times over the years of making videos here on YouTube. I've been asked this question, or been accused of this, I guess maybe I should say. You're a doctor, you're in the drug testing industry. Why are you helping people cheat on drug tests? So I do a lot of videos on detoxification from THC, specifically on how long THC stays in your system, things like this. So I get questions often in those type of videos of, why are you helping people try to beat these drug tests or try to cheat on these drug tests? So in this video, hopefully this short video, just a few minutes, I want to try to explain what I'm actually trying to do by making these videos. So first things first is, what I feel like I am doing is not advocating for cheating on any drug test. If a drug test is set up to test for a specific substance and you continue to use that substance right up to that drug test and then try to do something to cheat on that drug test, you are going to most likely fail that drug test positive for whatever that is. And that's the point of these drug tests. If a company or the government or the courts or whoever are trying to test you for a drug, there is an integrity there that needs to be upheld. And if they're testing you for a drug and you're continuously using that drug, even if it's THC, then you should test positive for that drug. Whether you feel like using that drug is right or wrong or whatever, doesn't matter. You're having to pass this test where they think that if you test positive for whatever, including THC, that there are certain consequences. So sneaking in fake urine, switching your sample out with your friend's urine who is clean, using right up to the test and then trying to cheat with something like drinking tons and tons of water, diluting your sample, things like that. I am not advocating for any of that. So what, again, I do here on YouTube, which gives people the impression that I'm trying to help them cheat on drug tests, and I'll explain what I'm actually trying to do here in just a second, are two things. One is I make a lot of videos on detoxification, how long THC stays in your system, THC related videos specifically related to testing times, etc. And the other thing that I do is I advocate very heavily for products that you can use to test yourself at home, and products that you can use that help your body detox from THC just a little bit quicker, and techniques that you can use to detox from THC a little quicker. So here's my rationale. Here's why I am actually doing this. So number one is marijuana is, I think this is obvious, but marijuana is by far the most accepted drug here in the United States. It's legal recreationally in a lot of states. It is legal medically in a lot more states, and it's in the process of becoming a Schedule III drug. So technically a legal drug that you will just need a prescription for. Most people, the vast majority when surveyed of the population in America, are for some kind of legalization for THC specifically, whether that be full legalization so you can use it recreationally like you would anything else, alcohol, tobacco, or just over the counter. Some people are for you just being able to go to the grocery store and buy it. So that type of legalization, or being able to use it medically for certain conditions. Most people in the United States currently are for some type of legalization of marijuana. So it's very, very accepted. And because of this, it is obviously the most popular, the most used drug that is still tested for. And because of this, more people are using it and then getting tested and then testing positive for that specifically. I'm not saying people don't also get caught or are using and test positive for cocaine or amphetamines or PCP or anything else, but this is by far the drug THC that people test positive for most. And because of its acceptance, people will use it right up to the test and feel like they are, quote unquote, doing nothing wrong. So they shouldn't have to pass a drug test for THC, even if it might be on that drug test, or if they're getting hired for a job, they assume that they're not going to be tested for THC, because a lot of employers don't test for THC, even if they drug test. So what they'll end up doing is they will waste a lot of money, time, energy, effort, and a bunch of gimmicky detoxes, things that are supposed to clear out your system if you are a continuous user. And again, they're wasting their money and potentially putting their job or whatever other consequence there might be on the line if they test positive, because none of these gimmicks, and I've done a lot of videos on this channel as well on different gimmicks like Certo, etc. They don't have any science behind them that they actually help people test negative in any shorter period of time. They don't help detox you any quicker. Again, I promote certain products and certain techniques to detox correctly, and it does take a little bit of time. I've mentioned that on a number of my videos as well. You actually have to stop using THC marijuana, but I promote things that actually have scientific validity behind them. So I do want people using products like home tests and supplements that they can take and things like that that may actually serve some benefits. So that's reason number one. But again, it's not to try to cheat the drug test. It is for people who have actually stopped using and are then trying to detox before that test. And then the other reason, and the main reason that I started making drug testing related videos is, again, I am an insider. I have previously in the past run a drug testing collection site and did for years, and I'm still certified to do so. I made a video a couple years ago that I actually am stopping, or I no longer collect urine samples for drug testing anymore, and I gave the reasons why. Most of them are the reason I'm about to give, and that's when I really started pumping out more THC and detox related, marijuana related content. But the big issue with THC testing, with urinalysis specifically, which is the standard, that's what the federal government uses, that's what most private employers use, is THC out of the, let's just say the 5 drugs, like on a typical 5-panel, that would be like the FMCSA drug test. So in a 5-panel drug test, THC is completely discriminated against, meaning that all of the other drugs on a 5-panel drug test, excluding THC, you can only test positive for a few days, maybe a week or so if you're a very, very heavy user, because they metabolize very quickly. They go through your urine and they're eliminated. THC is different. So THC, even if you've stopped using, because of how it's metabolized and because of how your body fat can absorb the excess THC that you ingest and do not metabolize and then urinate out, because it can be absorbed in your body fat, even if you've stopped using, you can test positive for weeks, possibly months, like 2 months, maybe even up to 3 months, again, depending on your body fat percentage and how heavy of a user that you were. So it's this main reason that I started making these THC, detox, marijuana related videos that really have taken over this channel up to this point. It's because it's not fair, and I don't think anybody thinks it's fair. I don't think that people that are testing for it thinks it's fair. Certainly people that are being tested don't think it's fair. The government, etc., that you can stop using a drug, THC, again, the most accepted drug, the drug that most people would think is the most benign, like if you use it, it's not that big of a deal. You can stop using it, and then 3 months later, you can still fail a urine test and then get fired or not hired or whatever else the consequence is. I think most people would agree that to be true. Those are the people that I'm trying to help with these videos, the people that are actually going to stop using for a period of time and not use right up to the test. Because again, I think that's what everybody wants. And the exception here, and we don't need to talk about this, but is hair testing. Hair testing is a lifestyle test that is going to look back 3 months. There's nothing you can do about it. People that hair test, or companies, I guess, that hair test, they are trying to find anyone that has used THC marijuana basically anywhere in the recent past. So again, just to be very concise here, is I don't feel that is helping people cheat. I have never advocated for people to switch out their sample with their friend's sample, use a fake sample, or do any of these other gimmicks. What I'm trying to do is help people that are stopping using THC, again, the most commonly used, still illegal as of the posting of this video, drug in the United States. The people that have stopped using, I'm trying to make sure that they're not going to test positive for months and months on a urinalysis specifically, and then have all those consequences that come along with it. Again, even if they've stopped using, even if they should actually test negative. So I hope that was very helpful. I will be back with updates very soon. Check in the description for links of all of the ways that we help people, again, be best prepared to take and pass a urine drug test for THC specifically if you've stopped using. And until next time, everybody, stay safe.